Wanda is going to share a little bit about what she got as far as the pop-up parties go. And I'm looking forward to hearing your perspective too, because even though the three of us were there, we always hear and perceive and pick up and retain different things. So it's all yours, Wanda.
Okay. Well, first of all, I have to echo what you just said, Michelle. I had not been to an event in quite a long time, and it is amazing how uplifting and energizing it is
Yes.
for me personally, as well as for my business. It's just well worth any registration fee. Um, so my big takeaway was what I learned from Jen Bessaker with what she's doing with Facebook pop-ups, because that's kind of where I want to be. I want to be doing it more from home and not traveling around. And the big thing, what I've been doing in my pop-ups is a live toward the end of the week for about 15 minutes, and I'm showing the skincare products and talking about them. She's actually conducting a mini pampering session right during her live, which I just thought was genius. So what she's doing and I have a Facebook pop-up going right now. So it's my first one, kind of doing what Jen does. Um, she sends out, well, she offers pampering packages to the guests as they join, and then follows up with them to make sure they've received them, talks about the live throughout all her posts, kind of building up the anticipation. And hers is about 30 minutes long, and so she has this sheet, which was just another genius thing. I'm just loving this idea, that she calls a virtual facial prep list. So each guest gets that in their pampering packet, kind of telling them what they need for that live, the warm washcloth, some water, the samples that she's mailed them. She's focusing pretty much on the miracle set and the microdermabrasion. So that's what I did. Mine, well, I had 14 guests join this particular pop-up. And out of the 14, 7 responded back to me with their mailing addresses. So those pampering packets have gone in the mail. And they were around $2-ish to mail. So not
Mhm.
postal expense, which I was really curious about how that was going to turn out. Um, so those have gone out with all the guests. I'm now talking about the live. Tomorrow, I'm going to post it as an event and just kind of make it a big deal. Leading up to Friday evening at 7 is when I'm going to do the actual live. She gives some great, I'm following her scripts, like when she's talking to the guests, because they're just, they're new for me, but they're great. And then also, as she's doing the live, her guests, whoever can join at that time, will be sitting there washing their faces, um, sampling the skincare. And we all know that when you sit down one on one with a person and you ask them to try the skincare, you sell it. And what I have found in my pop ups is yes, I'm selling items, but I'm not selling the skincare like I would like to. And I think it's because they're not trying it. So this way, they're actually going to try it hands on with the samples. And I'm excited to see what kind of a difference that makes in the sales and what they purchase. I'm hoping that I'm going to sell a lot of skincare sets. So,
Yes.
see.
Yes.
uh, So, and then she's got great script on. So the ones that, I'll be able to see that join my live, I'll see who's on. She has a script for following up with them after. And then also the ones who didn't join, and maybe they're going to watch the replay and try those samples themselves. But she has freely shared all of this, and her wording is great for following up with those who weren't able to get on the live. So, yeah, that was
Yes.
for me just amazing.
So when did she start inviting? She started inviting. How are they how did when did they start and when did the hostess start in? Well, let me start from the beginning for people who may want. How did you find your hostess?
This particular hostess came to an event I had here at my house.
Okay, very good.
I just kind of was, the whole crowd was here and I was looking for bookings and she said yes. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, and you're always warming up somebody. You can go ahead and ask them. So when did you start the party? And the live is Friday. When did you start the party?
So I started the party on Sunday and I'm still any suggestions anybody has, let me know. I'm still kind of toying with that. So I started it Sunday. I created it Saturday. She started inviting Sunday morning. As soon as the guests came on, I was welcoming them and private messaging them with a script to offer the pampering package. So all the pampering packages went out Monday morning in the mail. And my question to myself, and I just don't know yet until I get through this one, should I be doing that a little bit earlier? I'm just worried if I do it too early, they're going to lose their pampering packages, or
Well,
miss.
I think no, I think you mailing them out Monday or Tuesday closer to the day is fine. I think
Yeah,
that what I have liked is like setting up getting the parties, the group set up, but then the hostess has the weekend to invite people and possibly even for you to get addresses back from people, you
yeah,
know,
that's right. So
yes.
I'm thinking maybe I should have done that sooner, like created the party on Friday and given her and myself the weekend.
Yes, yes. You can even say maybe there's I'm this is untried. So I haven't tried this. It's just to the top of my head. Having a little I mean, you can give away to your heart's desire and not make any money, so that's not the point. A little incentive that if they get their address or have a deadline, to get your pampering packet, to get your swag bag,
Right.
send me your address by blah, 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 so you can get your swag bag for free.
Yeah,
Make it sound like
right,
that, you know?
right,
And
right.
yeah, so that's a thought. But I like keeping the
Yeah,
part
out of 14, getting 7,
is
because we all
good.
know that not everybody responds when they join a Facebook pop-up, but that's true, Michelle, because that might be more incentive if I
Yes.
offer a prize of some sort.
Right. And the other thing is when after you've done this to go back over her training and you'll find little things you can do to that you can't get it all in one time, and you go
Right.
back and you see little things that this might make this more effective. Because I have to go back and look at it. Now, all the scripts and everything, where was that we got that from?
I joined her Facebook group
The
and
boards.
yeah, well, she has some on the boards. So in her Facebook group, she has the boards and then she has another post with them all as documents. So I
I
downloaded
missed
both.
that. Okay, I might have missed the documents, but it's in her training Facebook group. Oh,
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
okay. For those of you, I put her boards in our Semper Starshine boards. So you can find her boards there too. But this is what you're doing. You're not waiting till you've got it and understand it and could do it great. You're jumping in. That's what you've got to do. You jump in and then you learn as you go because nobody knows if you forget something, miss something. And so what? If you made less sales than you thought you were going to make, you made sales, right? So
Right.
you jump in and you do it, and you don't wait to perfect it before you do it. Because if you wait to perfect it before you practice it, you'll never perfect it.
Right.
And
I'm gonna have to tweak it as I go, I
ri-
think.
right, 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 exactly. Um, Thank you for sharing that. And between the two of us, we'll tweak with each other.
Mhm.
When before COVID, there was one way to do Mary Kay. I learned from my director. What I learned from my director, I passed on to you. No thinking needed, But even then, it still took practice because you're clunky at the beginning, but that you're only clunky to you, not to them. You don't know. And I'm going to stop sharing at this point for a purpose. No, not sharing. I'm going to stop recording. Uh, where my recording button is moving around here. Oh, here it is. Okay.